Hey, what's up, YouTube? We got a couple packages in today. Good, the bad. We didn't get a third, so it can't be the ugly, but we got a good one and a bad one. I received the worst eBay package and had the worst eBay experience since 1997. Ask you guys what I should do. I'm not very happy with it. Starting out entrepreneur here. Let's go with this one. This is a good one. Hello, I'm a huge fan of the video, and I'm a 12-year-old who is trying to start a card collecting business to save for college. The problem is I don't have a source of income. Since you are very experienced, I was wondering if you could help me out. If you're interested in helping, okay, so I can have you. I've been desperate to start, and if there is anything you'd like, a box or a card or something that can kickstart a business. If you're interested in helping, my return address is on the back. Ellis, 12 years old, he's from Texas. Hey Ellis, let me talk to you here a little bit, because I tell you what, I started card collecting in 1974. I was 5 years old, and I only had a couple packs. Then every year, my mom would buy me more. Then as I got older, I was able to buy my own packs. And eventually I had a collection of, who knows, probably when I was in high school, I had over 1 million cards easily. So when I was in college, I used to sell off my cards to like other card dealers and stuff. And I also did card shows starting in '86. And I would sell a lot of my cards for like 50% of book to other dealers, because they could get 100% of book back then. And like I said, I made thousands of dollars a week. Like I said, I don't know if you just want to get into cards or you want to get into autographs or whatever. Because what I used to do is I used to pick out, I would like call it prospecting. It was kind of like playing the stock market. You find some rookies that you think are going to do really, really well. Some guys that might be undervalued, and you just buy a ton of them. You can go to a card show or a local card shop, and I haven't watched baseball in a long time, so I can't help you on like who might be hot, 5 years from now. But I said back then I was really into minor league baseball. And there were certain players I thought were going to be really well, like Kevin Mitchell. I bought 1,000 Kevin Mitchell cards at like $0.25 a piece. He ended up winning the NL MVP, and I sold every card for like $5 to like $15, and I paid $0.25 a piece for him. So I made thousands and thousands of dollars on him. The thing is, you need to know when to get rid of them. If you hold on to stuff too long, you won't make money. You got to get rid of them as soon as they're hot. You got to figure out when that tier is going to be, when they're going to stop going up and they're going to stay the same or start coming down. Because once a prospect gets hurt or they just don't pan out the way they should be, the prices come down. I was working for a card shop at the time, and I was sending out cards to get autographed just to collect for myself. And then there was people that I wanted to get that was charging, like Mickey Mantle was charging $35 for an autograph through the mail, and I didn't have $35 at the time. So I would sell a couple of my extras, which, I'd have a Chipper Jones autograph that I got through the mail. I would sell it for like 10 or 15 bucks. Sell 2 or 3 of those. I'd buy a Mickey Mantle that I wanted for my collection, and I'd still have that same Chipper Jones myself, because I'd send a couple of them to get a few doubles to trade off or sell or whatever to get stuff I wanted. That's another way you could do it. I mean, you could send off to some people. Like I said, if you want to collect them, you can collect one and then get a double to trade or to sell. Like I said, it's all... it's all about prospecting. It's like knowing what to buy, when to buy it, when to sell it. And, I mean, that's my suggestion. If, that's what I did for a long time. But I'm going to send you, like I said, I'm not sure if you're into the autographs or not, but here's a little pack of cards. So I'll send these to you, and you can send them out to get autographed. And then, like I said, you can sell them or save them or do whatever. And, hopefully that will help you out. Off and on from 1990 to 2010, I had a sports card shop. Like I said, I grew from nothing. The cards that I bought, sometimes it takes a little time. You can't really make money, overnight, especially, without any income. I mean, it's really tough. If you had money, you could do it pretty easily. You're gonna have to start off kind of slow. Maybe, like I said, buy some quarter prospects and hopefully they go up for $5 or $10. And you can sell them next year or sell them here in 6 months. Maybe they'll get called up to the major leagues and they'll hit 10 home runs in a month or something, and they'll go crazy. Like I said, hopefully you can use these cards. Like I said, I know it's some Hall of Famers and some people that sign their mail. So some extra cards I have. I think, let me go ahead and open them up here. Bob Greasy, Kenny Anderson signs his mail. Jim Zorn signs his mail. Dan Fouts is a Hall of Famer that signs his mail. Ozzie Newsome's a Hall of Famer that signs his mail. Cliff Harris signs his mail. He's a Hall of Famer. And Gail Goodrich is a Hall of Famer. They all sign their mail. And I think Greasy might take a year or two to get back, but I have seen him get some free requests. They all sign free. So send these off. Try to get them autographed. You know, that only cost you $10 because it's probably $1 or something to send to each person. So, hey man, I wish you luck because like I said, that's all I ever wanted to do when I was a kid. It was to open up a card shop. I got to live my dream for 20 years. Now I'm kind of getting back into it. I'm thinking about opening up another card shop. So I have, you know, like 200,000 cards that I bought, collections and stuff, basically just to get the junk cards to sign, to get the TTM and stuff, to have them to get signed. But now I have like all these decent cards that I can't get signed that I got to get rid of. So I'm probably going to open up a little like shop in my video shop, you know. So hopefully that helps, man. I wish you the best of luck. And now to the bad stuff. This purchase on eBay. I won a bunch of auctions from this guy. Like I said, this has been one of the worst resale experience or buying experiences I've ever had. First of all, it comes like this. It was sealed about this much right here. All this was completely wide open. You could actually look into it. I mean, that's how much pressure it took, basically, right there. It was wide freaking open. Anybody could have opened it up. Anything could have fell out of it. Wide open. That's not the worst of it. When the auctions ended, this guy started everything out at like $5 or $6, and they were 9-count cards, and they were $5 or $6 a piece. I can't remember, but evidently, I don't know if the things didn't get what they wanted, or he's just really horrible with trying to do inventory or something. But he canceled like 4 or 5 of my auctions, so that really made me mad. And I've bought from him 2 or 3 other times, and each time he at least canceled one of my auctions every single time. So he's either a really horrible, figuring out what he has or what he already sold, or he just basically says, I'm not selling that if I'm not getting the money I want for it. So I don't know which one it is, but it really made me mad. I almost didn't order these this time because he didn't give me my stuff the last 2 times. But I got, a decent deal on them, so I thought I'll give it a try. I never like to give people negative feedback. I'm very optimistic. I've been a reseller on eBay since 1997, so I understand things get lost. I understand things happen. I understand mail gets lost. I understand things get damaged. I understand all that, so that's why I'm very, very open and appreciative, and I listen to people and stuff. But this just went overboard. Like I said, he first of all canceled like at least four of my auctions and refunded my money on them after I paid for them. It comes like this, wide open. It comes like this, just in sheets, no cardboard, no nothing. Every time I have stuff like this, stuff ends up getting damaged about 70% of the time. Just to give you guys some information, if you send anything like this, do not send like this anymore. Do not ever do it. If you're going to do it, take 2 pieces of cardboard. You stick these in between the cardboard. It's going to be a couple more ounces, and it's going to cost you a little bit more money. But it's going to come to your customers perfect. They won't be damaged. And sometimes these things, like, they're kind of loose. They'll fall out in shipping and stuff. So you want them to be packed. You want them to be taped and tight against that cardboard. Have both cardboards. So like I said, I haven't checked to see if they're damaged or not. But like I said, just that shipping. Like I said, he's got like 15,000 feedback. So he should know how to ship cards. And then the next piece of the puzzle, block our addresses up. So he just put a bunch of stamps on it. And look at this. I get to my mailbox today, and they didn't deliver. They had a little note in there saying I had to go pay $1.35. So I had to pay $1.35 to get my package from him, even though he charged me who knows, $8 in shipping or something. And I'm sure it didn't cost him $8 to send however many stamps that is. So there's strike 3 for me. So not happy about that. Like I said, first of all, canceling auctions. Second of all, horrible shipping. And third of all, postage due. What else? What could he have screwed up even more? Like I said, I'm fired up. I expect to get decent service from eBay, sellers on eBay, especially for somebody who has 15,000 feedback. I will not be ordering from him again. But let me show you what I got real quick. Hopefully I have enough time to show this. I kind of like these cards. But like I said, it wasn't anything great, but like I said, I have anywhere from like, I don't know, $5 to like maybe $8. I like that Bob Boone. But like I said, it just makes me angry when people can't, you know, do their jobs right. That Mark Brunell's kind of cool. I think I only paid like $7 for this, and Mark Brunell I think is $5 in the mail. But like I said, it just fires me up. What would you guys do? You know, there's John Tudor. He charges in the mail now. Would you get... like I said, I hate giving negatives, but like I said, with all that going on, put down in the comments. Would you give him a negative? Would you just you know, forget about it and just not buy from him again? Like I said, I'm trying to help you guys. I don't want you guys to get screwed too, you know, to have to pay, you know, postage due, or have a chance of getting stuff damaged, or, you know, having the auctions get canceled because, you know, that's kind of cool. Isaac Bruce, rookie. But, you know, having the stuff get canceled because the money isn't high enough, or whatever the reason, or he's too incompetent to run a business and know what he sold last week. I mean, it has happened multiple weeks. It's happened multiple times. Like I say, he didn't just cancel auctions this time. Like I said, I almost didn't order. This is kind of cool. It's a Howard Johnson. I think he charges $10 in the mail. But like I said, I think Reardon charges $5. Kingman charges $5. So this is a good one. I'm surprised he didn't cancel this one, because this was actually probably the best lot I bought. But like I said, I'm just trying to look out for other sellers. He has good feedback right now. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know if people are just afraid to give him negative feedback because, you know, they want to still keep buying from him or something, because he is a pretty big seller. I don't know, man. Sparky Lyle's like $5 in the mail. But like I said, it just fires me up. And like I said, I want to look out for other people. Because like I said, it's just not the way to do business. I hate it when people cancel my auctions. If you guys are resellers, do not cancel auctions. Just, you know, if you made a mistake and you sold it too cheap, just eat the money. Just, like I said, you do not want to make your customers angry. Because if you make a customer angry, he's going to tell 10 guys. Or guess what? He might be me, and he's going to tell at least 1,150 guys. And who knows? Some of you guys may tell some guys. I think Joe Negro's deceased. But like I said, it's just... doesn't make me happy. I almost sent it back to him because, like I said... But then, like I said, I had all these cards, and I'm like, I'll just pay my $1.58 or whatever, $1.59, get my cards. That way they don't get shipped back and get damaged, and then he'll just refund my money or whatever. And at least I got my cards now. Like I said, I needed a bunch of these cards for the sets. I know one of the sets he canceled was a Reds set, and it had like Russ Nixon, who's deceased, I needed for an 83 set. Some other stuff. But leave in a comment, guys. Let me know what you guys would do. What do you guys think about the situation? Please like, please subscribe, please comment, please hit the bell. You can see all my next videos. Thanks, guys.